Good morning, guys. I've missed you all. I don't have very good internet service here at home, so I'm sorry if you're not getting some of my videos. I've tried really hard to post them. Um, we're together here on what day is it? Let's see. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So today is Thursday because yesterday was Wednesday. That means tomorrow's what? Anybody know? Get ready for it. So, that's right. Today is, I'm going to put a capital T, Thursday. Today is Thursday. Let me ask you this. If today's Thursday, does anybody know what month it is? You may guess. This month starts with this letter right here. N. It goes up, down, up. And I capitalized the first letter of my sentence. I capitalized the first letter in the day of the week. And I capitalized the first letter in the month. And also we capitalized the first letters in your name. Did you know that? Whose name starts with N? I've got several. Miss Nora's name starts with N. So here's N. Must make this noise. N, n, n. So can anybody guess what month it is? N, n, no. November. This is November. What do we do in November? What happens in November? Anybody tell me? We have Thanksgiving in November. Turkey. Yeah. So we're still doing pumpkins and stuff. We can work with that, right? I'm going to sing you a song. And I want you to think about how big the itsy bitsy spider is, okay? The itsy bitsy spider, y'all sing with me. Climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. So how big would that little spider be? Would she be this big? Do you think she might be about that big? I'd say the itsy bitsy spider's mighty small. So what else can you think of that's small? Are you small? Spiders are small. Ants are small. I can think of a lot of things that are small. What about big things? What about giants? Do you know any giants? I don't know any giants. Well, we're going to be talking about giants, and we're going to be talking about comparing big things and little things and seeing how that works out. Now, if you're at home and you got your mommy, daddy, granny, uncle, whoever you're with, babysitter, try on a pair of their shoes and think about if you were that big. Okay, so you try on their shoes and see how it feels. And then if you have a little sister or a doll or something with shoes, then you can try them shoes on. So think about if you were much, much smaller and could fit in those shoes, or much, much bigger and could fit in them shoes, how big would you have to be a giant? Those are hard questions and a lot of things to think about. I'm going to read you a story about Odon so we can get to know Odon, okay? And it's just a listening story, guys. There's no pictures on this. And you can close your eyes and think about Odon if you want. So, I'm going to read you a story. You ready? Once there lived a giant by the name of Odon who went out teasing and trying to stomp on things that was smaller than him. That's not very nice. There seemed to be no end to his nasty mood and destructive behavior. Finally, a little Pecoy bird came up with a plan. He announced that with 4 of the smallest creatures to help him, he could defeat Odon the giant. The Pecoy bird asked the mosquito, that's small, a bedbug, that's small, a crab, crab's pretty small, an eel, I'm talking a little bit bigger but still small, to go to the giant's house with him, and they agreed. The 5 companions set forth using a coconut shell for a boat. They paddled upriver to a place where Odon lived. Must be big. They arrived just as the sun was setting. And we're doing this just as the sun is rising. Odon was not home. He was still out causing chaos. The 5 friends sneaked into Odon's house. Once inside, the Pecoy bird laid out his plan, and he sent the bedbug to the giant's bed, the mosquito to the back of the giant's rocking chair, and the crab into the wash basin, the eel across the doorway. Soon they heard the footsteps of the giant. He opened up the door and slowly walked inside and sat down in his rocking chair. He said. No sooner than he sat down, the mosquito began to fly around his head, landing first in one ear and then in the other. Odon tried to slap the mosquito, but he only succeeded in slapping himself. Odon was angry. Ugh, he cried. He jumped out into the bed and he closed the mosquito netting tightly and laid down. Ouch! Ouch! What's that? Who is that biting me? Odon kicked and hit, and the bedbug kept on biting. The giant soon found himself wrapped up in mosquito netting and hitting himself again. Odon ran across the room to the fireplace. He wanted to get a burning ember to light the lamp so that he could see what the beast was that was attacking him. He bent down and looked into the fireplace, and the Pecoy bird began to flap his small wings. And that blew ashes into Odon's face. Ooh, my eyes! And Odon ran to the wash basin and plunged his face down into the water. The wash basin's kind of like a sink. Then the crab grabbed his lip. The crab pinched. Have you ever been pinched by a crawdad? It's like getting pinched by a crawdad, only a little bit bigger. And squeezed hard. Help! Help! The giant cried. My house is haunted. And as Odon ran screaming toward the door, the slippery eel stretched across the doorway. Odon stepped on the eel's tail. Whoops! He fell flying into the air and came down and landed with a loud thud. And it was heard for miles around. Odon the giant ran into the forest as fast as he can. And no one has seen him since. So how would you say Odon was? Would you say that Odon the giant was grouchy and grumpy and maybe done some mean things? I think he did. They said he's tried to step on anything that was smaller than him. There seemed to be no mood to his nasty mood. No end to his nasty mood. So, what do you think about the bird? Do you think he'd had to use his brains to think of an idea like that with all his friends? So he'd been pretty smart, wouldn't he? Let's see. It says, Odon the gigantic, grouchy, grumpy giant was defeated by a marvelous, mischievous mosquito, a benevolent, biting bedbug. You catch on what they're doing there? A crafty, cunning clam, and an eager, energetic eel. All those words describe the animal with their beginning letter. I like that. So we're going to come back with you guys, and you think about Odon the giant, and you think about how he felt, and how them small things felt when they finally got their revenge on Odon. Okay? So I'm going to let you go for now, and I'll get back with you with a little literacy activity, okay? Bye, guys.